So the new Disney Plus series Loki has just finished up, and it's pretty darn good. It's by far the best Disney Plus series so far, and probably the only one I would consider watching again now that I think about it. Honestly, just thinking about watching Captain Falcon and the Winter Soldier again just hurts my soul. I didn't even hate the show, I just don't want to watch it again. But I had so much fun watching Loki. Almost every aspect of the show is done really well. Even the title drop is awesome. Also, this is a spoiler review. Spoilers ahead. You have been warned. Just go watch the show if you haven't, okay? Alright, or just watch this video. The show Loki is about the events that take place after the Battle of New York, where in Avengers Endgame he steals the Tesseract and teleports away. The show immediately starts from that point, where he soon gets taken prisoner by something called the TVA, the Time Variance Authority, I think. I don't remember. Which is an organization that protects something called the Sacred Timeline, which is basically just the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Like, the TVA just protects the movies from varying in any way. And they use time travel to basically prevent any changes from happening. And I think they do the time travel in this series really well, and by that I mean that they don't really set too many rules up like other movies. They don't have to sneak around or be worried about being seen because they've got this fancy little device that just fixes everything so it doesn't really matter, which I think is perfectly fine. The more rules you have to set up for time travel, the more you're going to break and trip over your script. So I think making time travel this easy go and clean up style is a lot better for the plot overall. I also like how much they dive into the Loki character. In the first episode they ask him what he wants and why, and half the time he doesn't really have an answer. I think it's also some nice commentary on how some villains can just be so one-dimensional and have no true purpose or reason behind their motives. Loki's character arc in this show is very compelling as well. It's interesting to see someone evil and selfish and only caring about himself, trying to save literally everyone in the universe by the end of the show. I also liked his relationship with Sylvie. I thought they had good chemistry. It was fun to watch people that are generally bad, like they kill people and betray people, and then they end up falling for each other.
Nice. Made me happy, made me smile. Nice.
The acting was solid as well. Tom Hiddleston did a really great job as Loki, as he had to be the Battle of New York Loki at the start of the show and become a different Loki by the end that wasn't the same as where he was by Avengers Infinity War. The show also has some genuine funny moments in it.
My army, my throne. About that.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
I really enjoyed the final episode as well. I really like endings where it's not a big action sequence, even though they do fight at the end. It makes sense in the context of the story, but it's not like a final boss fight. It's not a monster, it's just a dude. I liked how the timekeeper guy made the characters and the audience just kind of feel helpless. He basically said, you guys are fucked no matter what. And so it kind of creates this whole dilemma as if they should kill the timekeeper and set everyone free, but if they do that, apparently all this bad stuff will happen. But if they don't kill him, then everything stays the way it is, and then the TVA stays, and then there is no free will. In the end, Sylvie chooses revenge over Loki, but in the process sets everyone free, and it kind of creates this dynamic of there not being a correct answer or good choice in this decision, which is nice. I mean, it matches with one of the themes of the show.
And no one bad is ever truly bad. And no one good is ever truly good.
Though it is kind of a bleak message that Sylvie, after all this time spent with Loki, she didn't really change and still decided to kill the time guy instead of being with Loki. I guess revenge is stronger than love. If I had any issues, it would be that some of the action scenes weren't good at all. Like the throne room scene or timekeeper's fight thing was so bad. Like, the editing in these fight scenes is so fucking horrible. I blacked out during these scenes because I can't even comprehend what's going on half the time. The show is also sometimes really dark. Like the literal lighting in certain shots, like it's hard to see what I'm watching sometimes. Can someone just put up a lamp or something? But besides that, I don't know. I don't have anything else written down. Overall, Loki was a great show, and I got a lot of enjoyment out of it. So I'm going to give Loki a 8 out of 10, maybe a 9. I don't know, who cares?